Do you believe in lack? That's a crazy question, isn't it? Because obviously there is lack in the world. I'm not denying that. I'm not saying that's not true. But what I want to refer with this question is lack is helping us sometimes to understand, not sometimes, I believe every time, to understand the value of something. Because how much would we enjoy life if we would not know the value of things? We think life should be already so perfect. We should be so rich, so healthy, so loved, and so happy all the time. But if that were the case from birth, you would have only known that kind of reality, and all the people around you would live that way. It would be very normal for you. Yet, yes, it would be beautiful. I'm not saying that it would not be beautiful, but you would not value, like your health, for example, as much as if you would have gone through a kind of sickness, and you would know how bad it feels if you could not move your body like usually, or if you if you feel pain and then the pain goes away, you know so much more how valuable your vitality is. And maybe you have also had some connections, and if you have a distance to these people, you feel how important they are. Or sometimes after a breakup you realize how important a person was in your life, and maybe you have not seen that before. But I think we don't need to go back. There are so many other other people and but what I want to say is, somebody who had not always so much money and will get rich will enjoy that so much more. And somebody who has grown up rich will enjoy it eventually too, but it has not the same meaning for that person. And we give the meaning to things. We give the meaning to life. We give the meaning to ourselves, and we give the meaning to others. It depends on what we say it is for us, how valuable something is for us. So, if you feel some kind of lack, it can help you to feel more abundant. And that is true in every area of your life. And as I see it, life does not end when our consciousness leaves the body. So the journey of our inner being, of our soul, is like through many lifetimes. It experiences some kind of lack, a wish for more, and then it gets more. Sometimes it is not always in this lifetime, because you see some people, they have a disease and they didn't get the health they want in this lifetime, but that does not mean it is not there for them. I believe that everything that we want is there for us, not necessarily like in a specific way, like if you want a Ferrari, you will get a Ferrari. I talk more about what kind of feeling you would have if you get the Ferrari. If it makes you feel free, if it makes you feel worthy and rich, this is what you will get. This feeling is what you will get. I believe that. Everything is placed there for you. And your inner being knows that all the things that you want are prepared for you. And you can, the proof of that you have this connection to your inner being are your emotions. Your emotions are not related to what happens to you. If you really observe, then you can see that your emotions are related to your point of view. Your emotions are related to your connection to your inner being, because your inner being knows that in your future you will have all the money that you want, all the health and vitality that you want, all the friendships and relationships that you want. Everything is there for you. So your inner being is always focused on positive things and on the abundance. Your inner being has a pure, abundant mindset. And if you believe in some kind of lack, you have a different perspective than your inner being. And your inner being tries to help you to join its viewpoint. And the way that your inner being helps you is by giving you a negative emotion. And this negative feeling should help you, like a navigation system in the car that would beep very loud, like beep beep, please turn around. It's like, please change your thoughts, please change your perspective. And if you do so in that situation, the situation does not need to change. Maybe you're going through a breakup situation, and if you change your perspective and you don't feel you're lacking something, but you have grown out of something and something new will come, you will feel different about the same situation. It is about your viewpoint of the situation and not of the situation. Not the situation itself that creates your feeling. And if you know that, you have the key to happiness, because you can feel happy even if the outside circumstances are not so pleasant, and that makes you free internally. And yeah, that's very good, because then you don't need other people to validate you to feel worthy. You don't need that other people always give you approval to know that you're good enough. You can do that for yourself, because your inner being sees you as wonderful. And if you join the perspective and you see, okay, it's not true, the thought that I should be more now, that I should be more developed. I think that's a thought that many people think, because society tries to make us think that way, because then we will buy the wonderful, beautiful dress to feel more developed, to feel richer, to feel something. But our inner being sees how wonderful we are now as we are. And if we join that perspective, then we feel the same way about ourselves than our inner being. And it is very helpful if we realize that we don't need the approval of other people. It is very much all right that we want that we have the wish for that. There's nothing wrong with that. But we don't need it. As children, I think we needed it in some way because it was important for us that we felt safe, we felt that our parents would approve of us. And in so many cases, we left an authentic part of us and we tried to become more like our parents wanted us to be, or our teacher or other friends. We tried to fit in, so many of us, I think maybe all of us. And we don't need to judge that. That was normal, that is all right. But as adults, we don't need that. We are free. We don't need to be like some other specific person wants us to be. There is nobody in the world that you need the approval from. You are totally free. Because if you decide who you are, who can say anything about that? You are the one who decides who you are. And if you are confident in that, nobody can take away your happiness because your inner being approves of that, and that is what you need to feel happy. That is what you need to feel loved. Yeah, I hope that has inspired you in some way. And maybe you want to watch another video.